XRP family, since I was gone for 2 days, a lot has transpired. There's a lot to talk about, so welcome back to the Peepo Coin channel. I want to thank all of you for your love and support. I've got you covered with these updates. However, have a look at this. In 2024, the number of crypto experts who are paid in cryptocurrency tripled, with 9.6% of them currently getting compensated in digital assets. According to the Pant-Era Capital Report, Circle USDC accounts for 63% of all cryptocurrency payrolls. Therefore, a growing number of people are beginning to take cryptocurrency as payment for their work. Furthermore, I believe that this is only the beginning and that this will eventually become the standard. However, it is possible that an incentive of some kind will be introduced at this time. Naturally, it isn't the case, but once more, welcome back to the CryptoCX channel and share your thoughts in the comments below. On the whole, we are finally seeing some green when it comes to the daily period, but we must not overlook the market's recent events over the past week. It has been 1 week since the beginning of August, you know. We've been a week now, and it's still hard for me to comprehend that. Given that we began the month with the price of XRP resting precisely at about $3, it is clear that we are witnessing a slight decline. With a 24-hour trading volume of roughly $3.6 billion, we are up 1.6% in USD and Bitcoin's comparative valuation of $177.4 billion. Just a brief note though, before we continue, nothing on this channel is financial advice. Always conduct your own research and due diligence. When making cryptocurrency investments, ETF flows, have a look. On August 6th, about 35.1 million Ethereum and 91.6 million Bitcoin were purchased. As a result, even though Bitcoin has been exhibiting a great deal of volatility since the beginning of the month, we are still seeing inflows, which is something we are not really wanting to overlook. There is still a lot of money flowing in. They have a broader perspective. Naturally, these are the inflow figures that are directly in front of us. Even though it isn't in the hundreds of millions, it is still nearly 100 million Bitcoin. In the grand scheme of things, big money is still accumulating despite the fact that there is still a lot of panic, as there has been since the beginning of August. Investors are panicking because, of course, volatility is beginning to appear in the market. Look at this. Ripple has $4.5 billion in XRP on blockchain addresses, in addition to $1.5 billion in cash. Think of the businesses that Ripple can buy with a pound cheated hat deep. Once more, there is clearly speculation going on, and when people look at how much money Ripple actually has, they clearly see the hidden capital. I apologize, that is the Hidden Road Capital. That is, the company that Ripple recently acquired. This has clearly caused many people to speculate about what their next move will be. It is something that many people talk about, even though obviously nothing has been said or done about it. Perhaps that isn't something they are working on. Perhaps they want to really take it to the next level and really strategize with what they currently have. However, it's possible that they will acquire additional larger businesses in the future. However, for the time being, we can sort of investigate and make assumptions about it. But take a look at this. Shattered smoke. The cost of XRP suppression is almost over. According to SBI Holdings, the legal battle between the SEC and Ripple, which has prevented the IPO by consistently outperforming XRP in price, is getting closer to being settled. And every time I read something, I sort of think about it to make sense to me. And if you consider it from the perspective of an initial public offering IPO, keep in mind that the SEC action is something that still naturally. We have heard some quite positive and significant news that the litigation is coming to a close, but the judge has not made any official statements on the matter. Officially, it's not finished. And that makes me wonder, is this the reason Monica Long has decided against doing an initial public offering IPO in 2025? Naturally, they want this to be said and done before taking some sort of strategic action. Declare the IPO. They won't just do it at random. They'll either declare or list an IPO. Only tomorrow, or maybe in a week. It doesn't operate that way. It's done strategically. And naturally, having things done strategically is wonderful. That kind of forces you to begin getting ready for it. Thus, perhaps during this period, while this lawsuit is still somewhat pending, and we haven't really arrived at a decision yet. However, it's done from the courts, you know. It is possible that they are actually planning the course of this initial public offering IPO in the interim. In my opinion, the question is not whether it will occur, but rather when it will if you haven't subscribed yet. I'll keep you guys updated. I hope to see you on the Peepo Coin channel later. Peace out.